One of the things that I think we have a challenge in this country with in general, Becky, is our kids tend to grow up with this subconscious sense of entitlement. So when we have a guy come to our school, our program, he's probably been a high school star, and he tends to have that. So what is it that we might be able to do that potentially starts to adjust the way he
when you say a high school star, what does that mean? That they...
Well, all the guys that we recruit as far as football goes have all been high school football stars.
Which means what in terms of their attitudes on these things?
They often get special type of treatment.
Yep.
And they often have that subconscious sense that somebody's going to take care of me.
Right.
So at the end of the day, our philosophy is we don't have any rules in our program. And our philosophy is you stand on your own 2 feet, you take responsibility for yourself, you always treat others with dignity and respect, and you're going to live with the consequences of your actions. Now, because we have all males, we call that BAM, be a man. But that's the way I raised my 3 daughters and my family. It's the management standard that I had when I was at Merrill Lynch and at TD Ameritrade, and it's the philosophy upon which we build a program. It's not just football. It's their attitude toward the classroom, the behavior on and off campus. Every one of our guys is somebody's son, somebody's brother. We expect them to live up to that.
So I want to know how it has changed these men and how you keep it going. How do you keep instilling it?
Well, first of all, you're always responsible. Now, what you look for up front is kind of, what you hear a lot of time is, well, you know what, my teacher doesn't like me. My coach doesn't like me. It's too hot outside. My parents don't get it. I got an issue with my girlfriend. Every time you say that, you're subconsciously letting yourself off the hook with regards to what's going on. A practical example. One of the things we do that nobody else does, frankly, we give up practice. I give up. I'm going to repeat that. I give up 30 minutes of practice a week to talk about subjects that we call life after football. It's got nothing to do with football. The biggest threat in the globe today that I feel we've got is terrorism. My guys know what ISIS stands for. I'd suggest 90% of the student population of the country may not know what that means. What's the ideology behind it? How does that work? The average age of my team's 20. There are plenty of guys 20 putting their life on the line. Why? So we can live in freedom. So we can play high school, college football. Living in freedom, there are responsibilities that are associated with that. So if terrorism is the biggest threat and the military is protecting us, then we can only pray that our political and military leaders have the guts to make the right decision. How do we have responsibility there? Well, we live in a democracy. In a democracy, we've got the right to vote. 116 years of college football. I'm very proud of this, as is the school. Other than perhaps the service academies, the only program whose entire team voted in November 2016 for the President of the United States was Coast Carolina's football team. That's because of this. That's the life after football perspective related to BAM. Take responsibility for yourself, and that pretty much touches on every aspect of your life. That'd be one example.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.